Hey guys, so it has been a hot minute. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Sunday. My bonnet. So today I'll be making a Jamaican version of sweet and sour chicken, like the Jamaican way. So if you want to see what's up for this video, keep on watching.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
So guys, don't mind me. I'm home. Pajama or nighty all the time. Yeah, like that's just me. Once I'm home, I'm going to stay in sleepwear. So I have 4 chicken breasts here. I'm going to wash these in some lime with a bit of vinegar before I start chopping these up. So my chicken is all cleaned up now. I'm going to go ahead and cut my chicken breasts in bite-sized cubes because we'll have to fry these. I'm just going to speed up the video. So you hear some water running. I'm actually washing some clothes. So this is everything that I'm going to use to season my chicken breast. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of corn flour. That's what it's called here in the UK, but in Jamaica, cornstarch. It's the same thing. I'll be whisking 2 eggs to add to this as well. I'll be using some Maggi all-purpose seasoning. I'll be adding some thyme. I'll be using some chili flakes. And then this is not thyme. This is actually to give it the color. So we're starting from here with the color. This is actually egg powder that I got from Jamaica, and I've been keeping it in this bottle. I normally use this to help with the coloring when I'm frying chicken as well. I don't see it here, so this is egg powder. So I forgot to tell you guys, this is 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. In Jamaica we would just see white sugar. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of this on the chicken because obviously it's sweet and sour chicken. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of thyme, and you notice that I'm not measuring, but it's something that I believe I'm used to, so I know my measurement. We're adding 1/2 teaspoon of the peppers. I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of the egg powder, not a lot. Okay. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Maggi all-purpose seasoning. Yeah, this is about a tablespoon. And we're going to start rubbing this in. So I'm massaging this in. I'm going to go ahead and add a little corn flour and the egg. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of corn flour. And as I said, I'm literally measuring with my eyes, guys. And I'm just massaging this in. So I'm going to add my egg now. Because, guys, instead of like just dipping it in egg like regular fried chicken and stuff, we're not doing that. So I'm allowing the egg to literally marinate with everything that is seasoned up. I'm going to give you a better view of it. So this is what it looks like with the egg, and I'm just going to allow this to marinate for 30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare the vegetables. So it's about time I start preparing my vegetables. What we're going to be using today, I have 2 baby carrots. I'll be using a whole onion. I have some spring onions that we call scallion at Jamaica, and I have some bell peppers, or what we call sweet peppers. I have red, green, and yellow, and I'll be using the pieces that I have in its entirety. So I'm going to go ahead and strip these down and wash them and bring it on. So guys, because we are playing music, I'm going to speed this up. So stay tuned. So I went ahead and I sauteed my onions, my vegetables basically. And now I'm making the flour, which I'm going to use to coat the chicken breasts in because they will be deep fried. So this is Maggi all-purpose plain flour and a bit of paprika. It's basically the same thing I use when I'm doing fried chicken. I may add like some chicken seasoning or spice to it, but it's similar basically. So we're going to get started with that part. So let's get started. So I'm going to drop more than one piece in the flour at a time and just coat it quickly. I'm going to put them just to rest on some baking sheets. Because I pretty much want to like put in multiple quickly at a time. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing before I speed this up, okay? So I started frying my chicken, and guys, let me show you something. Funny enough, my husband made dinner today already. He did pumpkin rice and he did brown stew fish. But the thing is that now I cannot fish to reheat in the microwave. So that's why I end up having to prepare like a different meat basically to bring to work. So we have to fry the chicken. I'm going to give it like 3 minutes on each side. It's breast, it's small, it's not going to take long. And I'm going to flip it, and when it's done, I'm going to put it to cool. So I'm still frying the chicken. As you can see, I have some here. My counter is a mess. I'll be cleaning up shortly. So this is some of the fried chicken breasts. I tasted it. It tastes so good. Really sweet. And I have the things here to make my sauce, which is my pineapple juice. I have honey. I turned it upside down so it's easier to come out of the bottle. And I have some canned pineapples, and of course I'll have to use corn flour to thicken the gravy or the sauce. I'll have to put a bit of egg powder. As I said, it's in this bottle. I can't find it here. Thank God my husband brought up some from Jamaica. Brought up a lot, so I still have a lot really. We'll be using Maggi all-purpose, of course, thyme, and a little pepper. And of course I have the onions, spring onions, and bell peppers and stuff with the carrot that are fried up already. So I'm just waiting on my chicken to be done so I can get started. So right now I'm going to be preparing the sauce for it. Yep. So my base is going to be the pineapple juice. Really and truly, we are my base for the pineapple juice. So I'm going to add some pineapple juice. about half of the bottle. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to add some ketchup. I forgot to tell you about that part. Quite a lot of ketchup, I know. I'm going to add some honey. And guys, please don't ask me the measurements. I'm somebody with poor until the ancestors say stop, literally. I'm going to add some lemon juice, the lime juice, and then I'm going to mix this around for a bit. So I'm just mixing this around, and it has body already. And I'm still going to add the cornstarch, you know, to make it thicker. I will not add the spices until it is heated because it is cold right now. So this is basically my base for my sweet and sour sauce. And I haven't added the coloring as yet. I add a little tip and done. And I'm actually using a cup now. Yep. So the coloring is added. See, it changed. It look more orange now. Yeah, this is what we're working with. Want it to have that rich orange color. I'm trying to just break any little particles of the egg powder that I see apart. It dissolves better when it's hot. So you know, once it heats up, everything will be dissolved. So I opened my can of pineapple. It comes this way. I didn't get the cubed ones. So I'm just going to cube it myself. I poured out the liquid. I could have some people that would probably drink it, but I don't. I just think that a lot of these things have preservative in it and it's really not good for you. So I don't drink it. So I'm cutting them all to like this size. And I'm just going to just drop these into the sauce that I made already. Let it wine, you know, catch the color. And it's a good thing to keep your counter that you're working on clean, because anything can drop off a chopping board onto the counter. Because mine is kept clean, you can just pick it up off on the counter. If it falls on the floor, you know, you put it in the bin. So I'm just going to finish chopping these up. The last batch of chicken is frying, and to be honest, there are certain items that I do not cook often. For example, I made the corn pork and ackee the other day, and I literally have more corn pork left. Now I'm thinking about it and I'm saying to myself, you know, I should have just cooked everything that day. But corn pork and ackee is one that I do not cook often, because it's something, even while I was in Jamaica, it takes a while. It takes a long time to cook. Also, this that I'm making now, sweet and sour chicken, barbecue fried chicken, because you just have to go through a whole lot of different process. And because when I cook, I don't cook like a small batch. I cook so that I can have like lunch for like 2 or 3 days of work. So like this, I'm probably gonna cook this until 1 year time again. Despite my stove and everything is so messy, and I know mistake when I cook something will take long, and I'm at the point of can't bother right now. So I'm putting in the sauce, waiting for it to heat up. Then I'm going to add the vegetables, the cornstarch, and then the chicken is going to be the last thing I add. So it is bubbling right now, so I'm going to go ahead and add my cornstarch. Let me tell you about cornstarch now, or corn flour as they refer to it by here. You have to like literally mix it out because let me tell you, if you do not mix it out and try like put it directly in, it is literally going to like clump. So you're seeing how quickly that the whole consistency is changing already. It's literally thickening. So now we're going to add our chicken. So I added my chicken. Obviously I couldn't do that while holding the phone, so I turned off the flame, and I'm just ensuring that all the chicken is covered in the sauce. And this is basically it for sweet and sour chicken. Like, this is how I've always made it, which is maybe this is like fourth or third time I'm making it in my whole life, maybe more than that. I haven't done it in a long while though, in a couple of years. So this is it, and sweet and sour chicken is finished. So this is literally the end product, guys. My sweet and sour chicken. I am full, so I have not plated any to eat as yet. Says my husband, so you will get a picture for the thumbnail.